ITA for telling my sister that she cannot hold my baby? I, 27M, told my sister, 25F, that she cannot hold my 3-month-old daughter. Over the past 4 years, my sister has a history of manic and explosive behavior and seizures. Doctors have notified her that her use of alcohol and marijuana causes issues with the prescription drugs they prescribed. They help reduce the seizures and manic episodes. The substances ultimately renders the prescriptions she takes useless. She doesn't listen to the doctors. She was due to visit my newborn at a family gathering that I was hosting last month. I had a phone call with her prior to the event. I explained that due to the safety hazard of her having seizures, I asked that if she would be okay to sit while holding my baby and to not be intoxicated while holding my baby. If she does drink or smoke, I would like her to not hold the baby. She did not see an issue with it, said that I am being a good dad, and agreed. Event comes around now, and before we went to brunch she smoked pot. During brunch she drank 2 sangrias. A family member was holding the baby and wasn't aware we had this agreement in place. They asked my sister if she wanted to hold the baby. She agreed, stood up, and held my baby. Due to the risk of causing an uproar, I just kindly asked her if she would sit. She said no, and I had to tell her that I thought it would be a good idea to sit. She sat down, got a picture, and we continued to play past the baby. The next day they came back to my house. I made light about how we used to get in trouble with our own mom, and then how mom would have to follow through on punishment. She laughed and said how much we needed it. I then told her that I feel like my rules were not respected, and she put my baby in danger by breaking our agreement. I said that I feel like I need to protect my baby from those situations, and, before I could finish my sentence, she proceeded to get very upset, screaming and throwing things in my house. The baby was only 5 feet away in someone else's arms. After removing my baby from the area, I got the situation diffused, and then she left my house. Now I will see her next weekend for another family gathering. I felt that I cannot trust her to hold my baby. I had to call to tell her that even though I know she is and will be a very loving aunt, I do not feel comfortable with her holding my baby right now. I cannot trust that she will not respect my rules of holding my child to keep my baby safe. I would really like to see changes in her actions around my baby before I feel comfortable with her holding the baby again. She exploded at me on the phone. I'm very nervous to see her again.